You ever wonder what happens to your gold when you take it to a smelter? Well, I took a friend of mine's gold to a smelter and he was able to let me capture all the different steps it went through. Check it out. All right, the first thing that's going to happen when you go to the smelter is it's going to weigh in your gold and your silver. This is my friend's gold and this is my friend's silver. So next thing I'm going to do is take it over there to them and they're going to sit there and weigh it in. Here we have the gold weighing at 138.5 pennyweights and the silver 367.9 pennyweights. They use pennyweights because it goes out to an extra digit and you get a much more accurate reading doing that. And you actually make more money by going out a little further and getting a little more detail on your weight measurement. All right, let's move on to the next step. All right, the gold will go down in a graphite crucible after you put some borax in there, which will help solidify the impurities and the metal oxides in there. But as you look into this crucible, we're going to slip over here and kind of peek in here. Look at that. That's the gold melting down in there. Look at that. That is awesome in there. And that's some of the borax you see kind of helping dissolve some of that. It actually lowers the temperature just a little bit. Check it out right there. All right, the gold is getting stirred right here to make sure we have a consistent purity of the metal when it comes out and it gets an assay to make sure you have the exact purity of gold for the final payout. All right, here's the gold getting poured into a little crucible. And what you see coming out the back is actually some slag. On the side right there is a little bit of gold. That gets captured in the final melt. All right, this is the gold bar, how it comes out. But as you can see, there's some oxidation on it. And what you want to do is have that thing perfectly clean. So when you put it in the spectrometer, it will actually get an exact reading of the content of gold, the purity of gold in this bar. So what they'll do first is they'll take a little needle gun and kind of clean off the outside edge of it. And then put it on a buffing wheel to get it really shiny. Here you see the gold bar perfectly shiny like brand new, and that's where they'll actually aim the spectrometer at right there. All right, this is the sterling silver in the pot now, and you can see a lot more fire and smoke coming off this because it had a lot of impurities. It had some plastic and some other impurities attached to some of this sterling silver, and that's what you see right there. All right, here you see the sterling silver getting poured, and it is going in there. It's going to be a nice big old bar of sterling silver. And next thing you'll see is them doing the cleaning process with the needle gun and buffer and everything, getting it nice and clean. All right, the next thing that happens is it gets a post-melt weight. So what you see here is the gold, and then you see the silver post-melt weight. And then it goes into the fluorescent spectrometer, which will determine the purity of the metals. This is a $40,000 machine that will analyze it and tell you the purity of it. And what we had on the gold, and my friend had all mixture 10, 14, 18. It ended up coming out to 50.38% gold in that. And it ends up coming out to $8,764 at 98%. And the silver come out to 85.56% silver. And it pays out 90%. And it comes out to $389.88. For this particular lot came out to $9,150.22. Nice little piece of change right there. I hope y'all enjoyed that process. I love watching that gold getting melted, creating them gold bars and silver bars. Super cool operation. But you know, you weigh it out at home, you say, oh, I'm gonna get this for it. Not necessarily. When you say plumb, like a 14 karat is straight 14 karat, nah, maybe not, maybe 18 karat is supposed to be 75% gold. It may be 72% gold. It's never going to be 76. They ain't going to make no money putting more than they say it is. They might slip by under as long as they meet the government regulations. The government's got some criteria on that and all, but you're never going to get it plumb. But anyway, you also got, other different factors that come into it, so. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. We'll see you tomorrow on another adventure. Stay tuned.